So I can't be the only person who feels like in their career there comes a point where one, you're frustrated, two, you kind of have lost your way, and three, you kind of regret a couple of the decisions that you've made along the way. I can't be that. And right now, I'm there. That's me. I am so frustrated. I feel like I kind of made a rash decision. I don't want to say it's not the best decisions because so far in my life, everything has kind of worked out. So for me, I know the decisions that I've made have landed me where I am, but it's frustrating right now. So how do you get out of that rut? How do you make things better? How do you get back on track? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And guys, believe me, this is advice to myself because I am literally in this right now. But like the song says, sometimes you got to encourage yourself. And in encouraging myself, I want to encourage you guys too. So I'm in a rut. I am in a rut. I am unhappy. I feel like my spark that I once had, it's a lot of false motivation right now. It's not real motivation. I am unhappy. And it's because you go in with this assumption that things are going to be a certain way, and they are that way for a little bit, and then the steam dies down and things kind of go back to how they used to be. And I ain't got time for that because that's just not how I'm built. I'm built to keep moving forward and progressing and growing and learning and kind of absorbing what the people around me have. So going back is not an option for me. And especially in my field of work, the people with my title do grunt work. Like, I didn't go to school and do intubations and run cardiac arrests and freaking, do what I did just to go back to grunt work or go to grunt work because there's no going back for me. It's something totally new. So how do I get out of this rut? And especially in situations where you don't control a lot in this world, in my job, in my field, because I belong to Uncle Sam. I don't like own a lot. I don't control a lot. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't control a lot. I barely control anything. Okay. So how do you turn it around? How do you get back on the right side of where you want to be? So first, I need to start taking initiative. I need to open my mouth. I open my mouth about everything else. Everything else. I will come on here and I will blab. I will write. I will blog. Guys, I'll link my blog down below because I have been doing a lot more of that, even though I haven't been on YouTube. But I will blab about any and everything. But at work, I just kind of go with the flow. And that's not how I got where I am. I got where I am by asking questions, by challenging people, by saying, hey, the worst that they can say is no. So I need to start taking that initiative again because the more I get placed at different places with different people and just different situations, I just kind of go back more and more and more in my shell because I'm frustrated and I'm allowing my frustration to take away my voice. So I need to start taking initiative. I need to start saying, hey, so this is what I'm going to do. A, B, and C. Are you okay with that? I need to start showing again that I'm willing and capable to do these things, these new and great, wonderful things that I've been trained to do. So that's the first thing. Just stop being silent. Stop going with the flow. Stop being lazy because I'm tired a lot of times. So I just like, you know what? If I just do the grunt work, I'm really just going to get to chill most of the day. So why not? Why actually go in and do assessments and do this and do that and, be a primary when I could just sit here and chill for 12 hours. So no more of that. I'm just going to go in. I'm going to take initiative. The second thing I can do is just kind of start talking to my peers. So everyone is kind of having the same frustrations in my industry. We're getting more training, we're getting more skills, we're learning more. But there's this big brick stone wall that's stopping us because the traditional way of life for us is that we do the grunt work. So start talking to my peers and getting them to be more engaged too, because I've realized that when it's just one person, it's never going to change things. But when everyone kind of gets on board and everyone starts taking initiative and everyone starts, shimmying and, squeezing their way over and kind of staying in your lane, but enlarging your lane, showing that you're capable, letting people feel you out, then it's easier for everyone. If I'm the only one doing it, everyone else is a shitbag, it's not necessarily gonna change things. They might treat me differently, but eventually things are just gonna go back to being the same. So if I talk to my peers and get them on board, and we all like kind of say, okay, so we're gonna actually do this. We're gonna be the best that we can be, and we're still gonna do the bullshit that they want us to do, but we're gonna show them all these new and exciting things that we're capable and competent to do, and do them, and wow their pants off, while not being cocky, because we're just here to learn and absorb all of this, but showing them that, hey, these people do have skills. They're not just army medics. They do have skills, and they do have training. They do know and understand, so much more than what the eyes or the badge may show. So one is taking initiative, guys, getting out there, opening your mouth, going and getting what you want, and two is getting other people on board, getting everyone else on board that's in your situation, so you guys collectively can make it a better situation for yourself. And three is always, 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 always keep an open mind and be ready to learn. I love medicine, and someone was telling me, I think he was a PA. He went the whole ranks. He was a paramedic, then he went to nursing, and then became a PA. So he was like, you should stay a paramedic because it's pretty cool. It's a good ass job. I was like, yeah, but the money's not that great. And he was like, well, if it's all about the money, then what are you doing it for? And I was like, no, it's not about the money, but I love medicine. So any field, I'm good. I love medicine. Now I love ED medicine, Lord. So I can't even go to the floor. I love ED medicine. But I know what I love, but I'm learning what I love based on what I'm doing, just using my skills and talking to people and being willing to learn and sitting in the doctor's face and sitting in the nurse's face and asking questions and going on websites and learning, using apps and things of that nature. If I'm about to push a drug, a medicine, I will research it. If I see something that I've never seen before, I will look it up, and people are watching you. So it's not about doing and making sure they can see you, but it's like when no one's paying attention to you, what are you doing? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram? Are you, chilling? Are you texting your boo thing? Or are you researching and learning and showing them that, hey, this girl is really serious about learning? It's not just, I just want to be in here playing doctor. No, like she really loves medicine. So you have to be willing to absorb, and you have to be a sponge and willing to learn from other people. If these people around you realize that you're willing and able to learn, they will just give it to you, give it to you, give it to you. And granted, I'm in medicine and this is what I do, but this is for any industry. I was in banking. This is how I learned. In banking, I was in finance. I was in so many different fields, and that's how I actually got good at it, because I would absorb from the other people around me. I would say, what's that? And then they would just start talking, and you just start learning, and then the next time you see it, you know what it is, and then you can tell someone else when someone asks you, what's that? And then you can explain it. So it doesn't matter what field you're in, but you have to kind of put yourself in a winning position, and not in a boastful way, not in a way that's going to be prideful and, you think you the shit and you cocky. No, in a way that is genuine, when you're willing to learn, when you just love what you do. If you just love what you do, it will radiate to everyone around you. It will be 3 a.m, I'm at work and I am smiling. And they're like, why are you smiling? I'm like, because I'm happy, because I love what I'm doing, because I'm just did you see what I just did? And that's something that I hope never goes away from me, but that's how I'm going to get out of my rut, because I'm in a rut. Like yesterday, I was like, I am livid. I hate what I'm doing. I'm upset. I'm mad. And I just don't want to be here anymore. I think it was a bad decision re-enlisting and staying in the military doing what I do. But now I'm like, you know what? I haven't made any decisions that have been detrimental to my life. Every decisions that I made for my career has kind of like gotten me where I am. So I just need to ride this train out and see where it goes. But I have to start leading the way for my own self again. I have to start taking initiative and steamboating or rolling, whatever it is, through the BS and the red tape, because there's so much. There's so much. But I have to like get through that and stay positive and regain my focus, because there's so many distractions going around and so much frustration and bullshit, and it's easy to get sucked up in the politics of it all, and I ain't got time. I'm here for my medicine and to learn as much as I can. So sometimes you gotta like knock yourself out, be honest with yourself, and realize that you're the reason that you're not where you want to be. You're the reason you're unhappy. You're the reason that things are not going the way that you want them to go. But it's not you as a person. That's because of what you've done. As in, I kind of stopped asking, stopped taking, charge, kind of let things go with the flow, and no one's looking out for me the way I'm looking out for me. And that's why I'm doing the bullshit now. So hopefully this video helped a little bit. I'm telling you, this was like my fourth take, because it would go like way too far off into work details and be like, oh, let me do that again. No one's going to relate to that. But hopefully you guys can relate to this, because I had a couple careers before this, and it's frustrating when you feel like you're in a rut and you can't move forward, but you just kind of gotta like get yourself there, pull yourself by the britches. I need to stop trying to quote stuff, because I never know the quote for real. But you just kind of gotta get yourself back on track and start leading the way in your own career again, and you'll be alright. So thanks guys for watching. I'll link my blog down below. Please check it out. I love written words, so I don't know, might translate a little bit better there. I am hopefully going to be on a routine where I can be on here a little bit more again. Sometimes I just feel like I don't have nothing to say. It is the way it is. People come to me for advice, but sometimes I just feel like I don't really have that much to say. I feel like sometimes I just say the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. But it is what it is. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. Please subscribe and like, and until next time, bye.